Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Draft Day Sports Pro Basketball 2024. In the last video, we played another dozen games in Season 2, and we now have a record of 10 and 14 of the first 24 games in Season 2. So we are struggling once again in Season 2. I think maybe a little bit better than Season 1 we're still doing, but definitely not ideal as to how you would want your team to play. I did some thinking between yesterday's video I posted and this video about some future moves I could make, especially coming up toward the trade deadline. And aside from moving Richardson, which I've already talked about, one other thing I thought about, I don't think I'll go through with it, but something I did think about was with Cullen, where he's not getting along with the coach. I thought about moving Cullen, but I'm thinking I'm going to at least keep him until next season. See how he does. Maybe things get better in that regard. I don't know if they will, but maybe they will. I don't want to throw away Cullen just yet. I don't want to give up on that experiment just yet. So that's one of the things I thought about. We'll have to see. We'll just have to see what happens. I'm going to go ahead into the next game against the Gears. And everybody's healthy. And Fortson's back, so we need to adjust this. And this looks how I want it to look. Okay, let's try this game against the Gears. We got a win. McCleary had 37 points, 2 blocks. I'll probably let McCleary go after this season ends. His contract is worth like $25 million a year, which is a lot of money, and he's an older player. So probably will keep Bennett, get rid of Richardson for a draft pick or something around the trade deadline, and probably just let McCleary walk after this season, clear up a lot of cap space, see if we need another position player more than we need McCleary, and maybe another starter. We can use that $25 million a year to, I think, get probably a better and younger talent than McCleary. So it makes sense to let him walk after this season. But I'm glad to have him. He's been good for the 2 seasons he's been with us. So he's 35 already. But he is happy, and he doesn't really cause any problems, which is one thing. Maybe I'll keep him if it's 23 million instead of 25. My bad, but maybe I'll keep him if he can accept a cheaper contract. But I'll look for his stars to start to decline below 3, maybe come next season. Because a player's stars decline once they get to a certain age, which makes sense. That's how it is. In real life, you get older, you just don't perform like you used to. All right, we got the Mystics up next. We won this game, so we have a team incident though. I do think the slower pace once again favors our team. I mean, it might come to a point at some point where we have to speed up the pace, but I don't think it'll be this season. What is the team incident report? Steve Bennett and Terrell Wright got into a fight over a card game. Well, I have no problem letting Terrell Wright go if he continues to cause problems. He's 2 points a game. I mean, he's very expendable. I want to check real quick and see, make sure Bennett's still happy. And he is. He's fine. Wright's upset, but I mean, I'm pretty sure I signed him to a 1-year contract, so we just won't bring him back next season. If he continues to cause problems, I'll release him and sign another player at his position. He's no skin off my back on that one. Is that how the old saying goes? No skin off my back. Does that make sense? Did I sound like a crazy person? All right, we got the Americans up next. We have one injured player. And it just happens to be right. Maybe he was angry that he had that sprained ankle here. I'm just going to move Hooper up, move him down, play it like that. Okay, let's try to play this game. We lost by 1 point. Sometimes those games just get away from you, those 1 point close games. All right, we got the Pioneers here. No injured players. I may just keep things the way they are. Uh-oh, Bennett's a little upset now. I want to have a meeting. Just 1 second. Let me find Bennett. There we go. Basically had no reaction to that one way or another. I wonder what player profile. It's once again he's got some, not the issues that Cullen seems to have with the coach, but he might have some slight issues with the coach. If that keeps being consistent, I might let the coach go after this season and just, I don't want it to be a revolving door of coaches, but I mean, I can't have my best players and my coach clashing all the time. Cullen's the most upset of any person on the team. And it's definitely the coach relationship there. Okay. Are we on the next game? Yeah, we are. You make sure no injured players, but I think, again, I said that already, right? Keep things the way they are. All right. Let's go. Another loss. 12-16 now in the first 28 games. Next game against the Knights. At least we're healthy, and we seem to be staying more consistently healthy this season as compared to last season. I don't know why I don't want to change the depth chart, why I clicked on this. Everything's good as far as health goes. Play against the Knights. Okay. We got the Beams next. Starting to get annoyed with consistent losses, but I don't know what else to do. don't know what else to do offensively to help us out. And he's out with a concussion. I'll just move him down. Do that right there. Okay. I wonder what our offense would be like if we tried the grind offense. Let's play this game the way we have been playing. Are we a favorite here? I doubt it. No, Phoenix is an 8-point favorite. Let's go ahead and play this game the way we have been playing. And if the losses continue, I may try a grind offense. It's the only other thing I can think to do that I think might work, but I'm not sure if it would work. Let's try this game though. No, we lost again. They're a really good team though. I'm going to do this video, and I'm trying to think ahead of like to Christmas coming up and what my schedule will be like. As far as the work week goes, I work Monday through Fridays, sometimes on Saturdays. So as far as like Monday through Friday videos, um, I do them if I find the opportunity to do them. I'm not going to promise I'll do a video on any of those nights because I just don't know. I know I'm busy Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday night, so I'm not sure. I may still get to one of those nights. I just have to see how things go. Um, I'm thinking this coming Saturday, I should definitely be able to do a video on that day. That'll be the 23rd, but my family will probably have plans for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, so I wouldn't expect a video on Sunday or Monday. Maybe Christmas Eve morning, maybe. Probably definitely not Christmas Day though. Just throwing that out there. Uh, it's a busy time of the year, obviously. We got the Condors next, and they're only a 1-point favorite here. Cullen is out, and McCleary is, well, Cullen, I doubt he'll play though. I would rather sit a guy who's got a minor injury than risk having him being further injured personally. Anyway, let's go ahead. Okay. Lopez, Fortson, Ramsey, Barnes, Bennett. That looks pretty good to me. "30 games in. Is this a win or not? I'm not feeling great about it. Let's go. No, another loss. 12-19. December 19th. No games on this day. And no games for us on this day anyway. Keep going. Outlaws versus Pioneers. And we got 2 injured players. I'm trying to think ahead as far as the future of this channel and what games I might play. I want this series, at least for the foreseeable future, to be the leading game I play, but I would like to branch out and play some other games. Most likely there'll be a college basketball version of this game come March or April, and I've played those in the past as well. And in my opinion, if you're trying to do a career on the college ones, it's much tougher because at least with the pro games, if your team struggles, at least you're going to get a good draft pick. On the college games, if you're starting out with a smaller Division One school, it's really hard to recruit um, star caliber players that'll improve your team any. So I don't know how good I would do because usually when I play those college basketball versions of this game, a lot of times I'll run as Kentucky, and it's fairly easy. Fairly easy. I won't say it's very easy, but fairly easy. And if I want to do something on YouTube as a series, I would rather do something more challenging. So I would probably pick a smaller Division One school and see how that would pan out. But it might be a complete disaster because I've never really tried to do a smaller school and like that on a college basketball version. So I don't know if I'll do that or not. Something I thought about. Richardson is out. Cullen is still probable. I'll move these around. That looks pretty good. Definitely want to try to. Okay, we got to win here. Play different types of games though. Not just this one. I definitely want to continue with this one, but play other games as well. Aaron Fortson, player of the game. Bennett with 21. Barnes at 14. Hill with 11. Let me see if Fortson's. Look at the morale real quick. I've not looked at it in a few games. Fortson is happy. That's good. So we're 32 games in. We'll do about 4 more games, then I'll end the video. And maybe make an assessment, decide on whether or not to try the grind offense. I may try to do that in the next video. Do a dozen games in the grind offense. Because it is a slower paced offense than the balanced offense we've been running. So if we do truly play better at a slow offense, then maybe that'll help. That's the only thing I can think of to try to improve our wins this season. Otherwise, this is just going to be another year where we don't make the playoffs, But I mean, look at the Kings. How long did they go before they made a playoff? I mean, I know they made a playoff in like 2005, and forgive me because I've not watched NBA in the last few seasons, but I think didn't they make um, a playoff recently? But it was the first time since like 2005. I mean, they didn't make the playoffs for forever. Hopefully, it won't be that long for us. Hopefully, we'll at least make the playoffs at some point. But it's not looking too good for the second season either. All right, we got the Twisters next. And check the depth chart. Everybody looks healthy. At least we have our health. And let's go against the Twisters. Sheesh. (13-20), and I got another game and no injured players, so Let's go ahead. Another loss. Loss after a loss seems like. Christmas Day. I do like that they do the Christmas Day games. Um, I've got some fond memories of watching NBA games with my cousins on Christmas Day. Although we haven't done that in several years. All right, we got the beams next. And I've got one injured player. It's Colin. Bruised calf. Yeah, still not getting on with the coach. I may have to look into that. All right, let's go ahead and shift this around. That looks pretty good to me. All right, let's play this game against the Beams. And no, this game and one more. All right, looks like Colin is back at least. All right, last game of the video. Not feeling good about it. We got to win though. So we're 14 and 22, which means the first video we had 6 and 6, and both of the videos since then we've been 4 and 8 on each of those. And we'll stop right here and not do any more. No injured players, so at least we have that. We'll check the standings real quick. See where we are. About the same place we were last time. We're not terribly far behind, catching up and getting in that 9th or 10th spot. It's still completely possible. I am going to go ahead and switch to a grind strategy. On offense just to see how that works. I don't think I want to switch up the defense. And we were 4th in opponent points per game. So I think defensively we're still 1st in the league in blocks, 12th in defensive rating. I'm still fine with how we're being defensively. It's offensively we need help with. And one more thing I'll check on real quick before I end this video. Look at the coaching staff one more time. I mean, none of these guys are any better than Reggie Burleston. But it's clear at least a couple of at least a couple of the players aren't getting on with him. If we click available coaches, what does this look like? Vegas Howell is he's still around. Is he the highest rated? I mean, he probably theoretically is one of the highest rated. I don't know though. I mean, it didn't work out with him either. We finished 12 games behind 500 with him, and it seems like we might be on pace to do a little bit worse this season, and we have better players. So I think I hired Burleston for too long with the 4-year contract, but don't want to make any drastic changes right now as far as that goes. Maybe at least let this season run out and see how things look. Um, and that's all I really have for this video. Hope to post again this week. If you like these videos, keep coming back. I appreciate it for sure. And see you next time.